Hey collective, what's up? Welcome to my channel, Journey to Row. My name is Z. What is up, everybody? I am doing a quick intuitive message here for the collective, all signs included. We are in Gemini season. I hope all is well. Please like, subscribe, and share if you like the message and it resonates here, okay? Cool. All right, let's tap right into the energy and see what is going on, what's going down on the timeline here. Happy birthday to all of my Geminis. I hope you guys are enjoying your season, your solar return here, okay? So collective, somebody did a strong love spell. This could be recently, within the last 24 to 48 hours here, a strong love spell here, okay? This is somebody you don't want in a million billion years here, but this person may be crossing your paths in the near future, okay? And this is why they're doing it here, all right? It's just not going to work. When I was preparing for the reading, I heard That's the Way Love Goes, Janet Jackson here, okay? So yeah. So let's tap in and see what else is going on here. You could be dealing with the Capricorn here. Spirit is saying that somebody here, they're going to be forced to take responsibility for the outcome of their actions here, okay? Somebody's going to be held financially responsible is what I'm getting, all right? Yeah, for some false documentation. A child's father could be significant here, okay? I'm also picking up on some identity theft and some incest. Okay, what? Incest. Incense? Okay, something about incense. You could be burning incense here. Yeah, we have Libra, 7th house. We're talking about partnerships, romantic partners, balance, harmony, equilibrium, and intellectuals here. Okay, a situation is being balanced out here. I don't know if this person feels something out for you here. Okay, I'm definitely picking up on like a loan. Somebody got a loan here, okay, with your information. I'm hearing off your back with your information is what I'm getting, okay? So that's where that identity theft is coming in at here. So I don't know, this is a message that has came out many times here. So I don't know if this individual is fighting tooth and nail to get away from this here, or to get away with this, okay? But it's not happening here. It's coming out first and foremost. This person will be forced to take responsibility, financial responsibility here, okay? Child, a teacher could be significant here. Could be a teacher that filled out some false documentations here, okay? Child, what is going on, honey? I picked this up before. I don't know. One scenario, it could be a student that passed away that's responsible, a teacher that's responsible for a wrongful death, maybe something about a student or something about in their care. It doesn't have to be their student. That could just be describing the occupation of the person that I'm talking about here. But there's some ties between a teacher and a wrongful death. All type of shit coming out. Oh, they paid an official off. Oh, okay. So they're also saying to whoever this teacher is, yeah, North Node and Capricorn, taking responsibility for the outcome of your actions, stand up for self. Whoever this teacher is, maybe they got away with it here, when it comes to being held liable or accountable as far as the law is concerned. But Spirit is saying this person is going to be forced to take responsibility here. They paid somebody off. So with that first scenario, like I don't know if a student went missing and they passed away, or something bad happened to them here, okay? They paid an official off to like escape jail, escape prison, escape accountability, basically. And this is spinning the block is what I'm getting, honey, okay? Yeah, this authority figure here with this official and this emperor energy, wow. So it's like a roll call of everything that people feel as though that they have gotten away with, okay? Yeah, and I got child's father right here. For some of you guys, your child's father could be a Pisces here, okay? Child, I cannot. What else is coming out here? Yeah, they're saying this teacher is responsible for this, for wrongful death here, okay? but they paid somebody off to slither out of, you know, a trap they set for themselves here, okay? I got Miss Cleo. This is not even supposed to be in here. So you know something about this child's father, okay? And their fraud and their identity theft here that they have, they almost want to say created, okay, instead of committed. You're aware of this is what I'm getting. Child. A situation is being balanced out, collective. We got Libra, 7th house out here, okay? And then you got a Sagittarius as well as a Gemini here. Somebody could be in a relationship here with a Sag here, okay? Somebody could be an artist. Interesting. All right, well, let's see what else they want to say. Okay, tell me to go to the rest of the deck. So a Sagittarius is somebody's lover. Something about the blunt, honest truth here with this Sagittarius energy. You know, it also talks about no filter when we're talking about Sagittarian 9th house here. Interesting, okay? All right. But this, whoever you are, this would be confirmation here, okay? With Miss Cleo out here. Yeah, heavy Capricorn energy. Could be a relationship between a Capricorn and a Sagittarius here, okay? I don't know why I just heard kissing cousins. Like, what? Strength card at the top of the deck, Leo energy. Somebody's husband could be a Capricorn. Let's get a few more out here. And a Virgo. The gang's all here, okay? Virgo, Cappy, Sag. Triple Capricorn, Leo is here. Libra. Perjury. These motherfuckers lied, okay? Yeah, they lied. 10th house energy here. Damn. Yeah, I got double Aries now, okay? So something about this lie. And when I say lie, I'm talking about an official lie, okay? Something, a lie that was presented on the stand or maybe on paper. Back to false documentation here, okay? I don't know if this person was in this Mars energy when they lied. Spirit said that's a confirmation. So this person was mad at something that they did, or they were mad that they were being caught up, or they could have been mad at you. This could be somebody who lied on you in Aries. Okay. Oh, there's a lot of Mars energy. Like there's a lot of like destructive energy surrounding a lie, because it could be, I'm hearing blowback. It could be backfiring here. Okay. Child. Yeah. Interesting. So this could be the perjury that they committed, you know, when they wanted to get out of whatever the situation is surrounding a wrongful death. Also the perjury somebody committed surrounding the false, the identity theft here, okay, with a child's father. Yeah, everyone makes mistakes. All you had to do was speak the truth. They did not. Doctored up documents and fake paperwork is out here again. Virgo is now at the top of the deck. We got two cards out here talking about false documentation here. Somebody definitely lied or filled out some paperwork here fraudulently, okay? Maybe with your information here or misinformation, whatever, okay? But this person is a liar, and they could have even lied. I'm hearing witness statement here, okay? They could have even lied on a witness statement here. Somebody bared false witness against you or in a situation. I feel like this has to do with individuals who, again, somebody could have used your information, but I feel like whatever's going on, all of their skeletons are coming out the closet. And these skeletons may not have anything to do with you, okay? But since they wanted to target you, okay, and try to scapegoat you and make you the fall guy, Spirit is pulling up all of the shit. That's why that incest came out prior to me cutting on the camera, because I'm like, what? All right. Child, I cannot. Virgo 6th house is at the top of the deck. Let's get some more information, you guys, okay? I'm hearing it's all coming out in the wash. Destroyed. Your self-care has somebody destroyed or... Okay. Yeah, touching the forbidden. They shouldn't have done that. Okay? They shouldn't have done that. I hope this is not your child's father that, decided to use your information. That's so dumb. That's so dumb. Because I feel like if it is, if that does resonate, people are aware that this person is bitter, that they're spiteful, that they're vengeful. Okay. Now, maybe they did this thinking that because they were close to you at some point, they would be able to just throw the responsibility onto you. Okay. But no, that's not happening here. Somebody is investigating, touching the forbidden, whatever they did to you. It's under investigation here. Okay. Yeah. So. Because I picked up in the past, like, well-known enemies. When I say well-known, you're aware, they're aware, other people are aware. Like blatant enemies who are loud, proud, ignorant, and wrong, displaying blatant disrespect, even online. They want to make you like the target of fraud or something, okay? But it's done at their hands with your energy, okay? And I just feel like that's so dumb. When you have already made yourself a target by targeting me, like, I don't get it. People, scammers, smart ones, it's not personal. They don't make it personal. And, unfortunately, it doesn't matter whether it's personal or not, personal or business here. They shouldn't get away with it. But if they want to even have a chance of getting away with it, they don't make it personal. But whoever came up against you, is personal for them. Okay? Like there's motive as to why this person did something in your name and it is pointing the finger at you. Signed your signature, whatever this is, collective. We have go with the flow. Work with the current, not against it. Adjust sails, not the ocean. Flow wins over force here, okay? So perhaps you went with the flow in the past. Maybe somebody else was told to go with the flow, okay? Flow wins over force. Interesting. Okay, and then we have day off, guilty rest at the top of the deck here. Okay. So I feel like you were guided to let a situation play out here. Okay. Yeah, elder's wisdom. You could have been guided by a pastor or a loved one or an ancestor here, or maybe even an elder on this physical plane. Yeah, and now somebody could also be being guided by an elder to send you a fake apology here. Okay. This is someone who wanted you to take the fall in due time, is what I'm getting. Okay. Because there's something here about a loan. All right. Like the fake apology is not going to do it. Yeah. Somebody could be in the current energy on the current timeline asking an elder about what they should do about this situation. A bitch go to jail. That's what. Child. Like somebody wants to get out of the situation without speaking the truth about what they did. And Spirit is saying that's just not going to happen here. Okay. Spiritual warrior. Yeah, look at you. Compassion in one hand, boundaries in the other. Fear loses the mic. Jackpot, honey. Somebody's hitting the jackpot. Okay. Recording. Let's see. I feel like somebody wanted to fight. Okay. Somebody wanted to fight. And we saw that with that Mars energy. Behind Mars, I had North Node and Aries here. Like somebody was angry. Okay. Somebody was angry when they lied on you. Again, which is so dumb. Like confirmation is like it's written all over this person's face and their demeanor that they want you to take a hit. They want you to take a loss. Somebody wants you to hurt. They want you to be in pain. They want you to suffer some type of misfortune here. Okay. Ciao. So spiritual warrior and go with the flow. So this is giving me the energies of picking and choosing your battles. Okay. Yeah. Somebody is not asking somebody here, an elder, somebody who they consider to be wise about what they should do about this money that they got. Okay. In your name or whatever. Okay. This person could have been recorded though, or somebody could be recording them. Interesting. Announcing, expressing, revealing truth. Yeah. The elder could be telling them that you need to confess, you need to, turn yourself in, child, please. Like, you need to tell the truth about this money. That's what they're saying. You need to reveal the truth about this money that you got and how you got it. Okay. And that the collective had nothing to do with it here. You got grounded and burning evidence here. Somebody could have buried something is what I'm getting. Okay. Somebody did a ritual as well. Earth magic. Wow. Okay, what's that? Wow. This person wanted to target you because of your emotional intelligence here. I feel like somebody couldn't rattle you, okay? They couldn't get underneath your skin, all right? Like whatever they had going on, it wasn't working. Yeah, somebody is about to be emotionally intelligent here about this student-teacher situation here, okay? All right, let's get a couple more, y'all. Happy Saturday. Rise again. Damn. You beat somebody to a pulp, okay? What is really going on? Child. Betrayal, okay? Inner power. Yeah. Rise again. You can bury the body. I know you effing lied. Not the will. External chains may bind, but the true defeat is the surrender within. Somebody, this is about a death, DOA. Okay, could have been some type of fight that took place in the past. Okay? So this could be a wrongful death that is not, authorities don't have any awareness of, or we do have an official was paid off. Maybe they helped with the cleanup job. Something about water. Something could be buried underneath water. Excuse me, and confirmation. I don't know if they put the body in the water. Like, oh, here we go. So something about a betrayal. Okay, I mean, it's safe to say that, taking somebody out is a betrayal. But I feel like they could have took somebody out because of a betrayal. Okay? Maybe they knew about something. Damn. I didn't plan to go this dark, but here we are. Here we are. Thank you for your support, collective. I just felt the need to say that. I don't know why. I love y'all. Okay, yeah, running away. Honey. No. Somebody's running away. Somebody did some shit, okay? I feel like somebody took somebody out. And then you got this gut feeling. Somebody could have a gut feeling about some foul play that happened. And then burying the bodies could be figuratively, okay? Figuratively, metaphorically speaking, okay? We hope. Because I started off talking about somebody's skeletons being dragged out the closet here, okay? I'm here doing the running man. They want to run away from this. Something happened. There was some type of bloodshed. I'm looking at this spiritual warrior here, okay? There's blood on this person's face here, all right? No. And then you got gut feeling. Somebody could have a gut feeling that this shit is about to come back on their ass. Your body votes first. Interesting. Just when we're talking about bodies. Trust the yes, nah, ping over overthinking. Instinct is ancient wisdom here, okay? So it's like whatever somebody's first thought is surrounding this situation, I'm getting like monk energy here, okay? What is it? Angela Lansbury type energy. Whatever somebody's first thought is about this situation, that's what's it. That's what it is, okay? The second thought is your like your ego. I don't know the specific word or terminology here for what kind of rules that second thought. But that second thought is like somebody say, oh, nah, I can't be this. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Okay. Ooh, child. Burning evidence. Yeah, they got rid of some shit. Heart healing. Okay. Algorithm's puppet here. They called it convenience, but it was the softest kind of cage. Comfort isn't freedom. So they burnt the evidence surrounding this situation here, okay? And then you have heart healing. Tender isn't broken. Mend gently. Love returns stronger. Softness survives storms here, okay? You could be healing from these people, this situation here, okay? So what I'm getting with this algorithm's puppet is somebody's being like extorted, okay? Surrounding this situation, like they gotta dance, okay? Because somebody knows their secrets. This could even be the official that helped them get out of this shit. Child. Somebody could be 47, 45, 31, or 32, or 36. Heart healing. Something could have happened to somebody's heart. Emotional release. I feel like somebody wants to heal from a situation. They want to know what happened to someone here. Okay, somebody needs closure is what I'm getting. Child, I cannot. Oh, yeah. And I'm seeing grounded again. Okay. Rise. And for those of you where an actual body is not concerned, this is somebody who definitely, they wanted to like energetically, spiritually beat you down. And with this word, I'm also getting drown you out, okay? And whatever they did, they want to run away from it, okay? Well. Here we are. I'm being called to go to these. Let's get a couple. So whoever you are, you know, I feel like it's been a long road for you, okay? You know, it's something else when people do heinous, egregious acts here, and they're walking around like, you know, the good guy or the good girl, okay? And, you know, you're could be wondering, like, when are you going to get justice in this situation here? But Spirit is forcing this person to take, or these people to take responsibility here, okay? And everything ties back to a corrupt official. Confirmation. Everything ties back to a corrupt official, okay? Like, it's like 50%. In some areas, it's like 80-20. 80% of the law enforcement is backing a criminal, a cold-hearted criminal at that, okay? But yeah, everything ties back to them. Because somebody should be behind bars, okay? Possibly, maybe even on death row. Look, I don't know. Bestie tea time, detach with grace. Okay, could be two best friends here that have detached or split up here, okay? Or you could have detached from a best friend here. Interesting, all right? Damn, somebody's best friend could have been involved. Could have went psycho. Your friends know the real story. Information connects behind the scenes. Truth enters through the bestie channel. So somebody's friends knows what happened. For some of you guys, this was a plot and plan that they put in place. Okay, damn. A tongue twister. Somebody could be getting all tongue-tied. What is going on? Energy is funny. This is not funny though. Detach with grace. You can leave without anger. You can withdraw without noise. Your peace stays intact. So somebody has some friends that know exactly what this person did to you out of anger, out of bitterness, out of hurt, pain, okay? They know. They know the real story. Yeah. Somebody's friends know the real story here. It has everything to do with you detaching with grace and getting to the bag. So this person was jealous and envious of you, okay? Yeah. Algorithm's puppet, yeah. Somebody got to dance, okay? Okay, what is this coming up? Too good to be true. Block the noise, okay? They called to put it back in the deck. Ooh! Just fell right onto the floor. So mixed signals. They act warm, then cold. You're left guessing their intention. The inconsistency speaks louder than words. So what I'm getting is like somebody, again, they're a puppet. Like they can only talk to who somebody says that they can talk to. If they can't be nice to you, then they can't be nice to you. If they can't speak to you, then they can't speak to you. That's what I'm getting. That's why somebody here, and this may provide clarity for someone in the collective. That's why you're getting mixed signals, maybe from these friends, mutual friends, family, community, whatever this is, because they're on a string. Okay, they got to dance whenever they're being told to dance. Okay, yeah, I fell to the damn floor. It says drama magnet fell. It fell to the floor here. Okay, interesting. Chaos gravitates towards you. Messy energy follows you. Protect your emotional space. And I feel like you have done that, which is why it fell to the floor. Something went back to them, okay? Yeah. Drama magnet in the reverse. And I'm also getting, like, somebody is being made to keep quiet, okay? Their feet are being held to the fire, all right? And this she said what keeps popping out? A shocking comment spreads instantly. Reactions explode. Expect emotional aftershock. See, there's things that keep playing out in this situation. And somebody that wants to say something, you know, it's like they start off and then they remember, oh, okay. Well, no, I made this deal. I made this alliance. Or if I say something, if I speak up, this is going to happen to me. Okay? That's what I'm getting. Stop chasing approval. Yeah, somebody's friends knows what really happened. This could be the friend of a child's father. This could be the friend of this teacher. Okay. This could be the friend of an official here. But it has everything to do with you detaching with grace. Okay. Which is why you were targeted. Yeah. And I don't know why a corrupt official backed these people with that. Okay. This is somebody here who, they need to be stripped. Heart healing. So you're healing from this situation here. Some of you guys could be doing a lot of, not a lot, but you could, I'm getting with that rain. There's something here about closure. There's something here about peace, and it may bring you to tears. Okay. There's a release. I feel like that's coming. All right. Yeah. Yeah, stay focused. Emperor energy here, okay? STT time, burning evidence here. So something could be buried. Something could have got thrown into the water, okay? I'm also getting burning evidence when it comes to these doctored up documents and fake paperwork here, but I mean, you can throw away paperwork, but what about the database, okay? Maybe that's where this official comes in at here, okay? Wheel of Fortune and abundance, honey. People know that this person is mad. Mad that you got to the bag, okay? And you drop somebody like a hot potato. They're aware. Hierarchy here. Yeah, somebody's pissed, okay? This could be this official. They celebrated with this person. Somebody's getting bad news. They could be pissed about that, okay? But I'm also getting with the hierarchy, this could be an official in the upright. Somebody who actually does their job and has integrity. Praise God. And somebody could be getting bad news here. That's what I'm getting. They're getting bad news. Celebrating. You may be celebrating, again, back to this heart healing and emotional release. Okay? Yeah. Somebody could be crying because the popo are coming for them. Interesting. Last word, you guys. Success. Success here. And you got balance, okay? 777. And then you got this Temperance energy, Sag and Virgo here, all right? Yeah, they're saying with this balance, this is like the Six of Pentacles here. So somebody's bestie could even be the official or something like that, okay? They paid this hierarchy person here, okay, to get success in this situation here, All right. Maybe to run off with your bag. Prosperity here. Okay. Yeah, 777. There's a lot of people that are being forced, or they're not being forced. It's just they've given their power away. They have allowed a man or a woman to back them into a corner and make them their slave here. Okay. Somebody has mixed signals here about running off with the bag, though. Okay. And they're trying to run away with it. Interesting. Temperance. Yeah, there's a society here. Okay. Responsibility. Fool. It's at the bottom. You do have some society energy here. Like I said, an Aries, Sag, or Virgo could be significant here. Okay. It's coming up sideways, though. Tension between family, community, your love life, fear of making. So I'm trying to read it sideways. Fear of making public commitment, financial instability. Okay, so this is what they're running from. Feeling burdened by the need to support family or loved ones here. Okay. Yeah, they're trying to run away from responsibility is what Spirit is saying. Responsibility is at the top of the deck. Okay. Now they don't want it anymore. All right. Yeah, because they were popping bottles, honey. But now there's another pop with this bad news out here. Let's close it out. There's another pop. Child, I cannot. Let's pull from this deck. Membership videos will be dropping tomorrow. Okay. A few of them. Did I talk about gut feeling again? Okay. Okay, love shouldn't feel like solving a Rubik's Cube blindfolded. You're not a detective. You're not a puzzle master. If it takes that much decoding to figure out if they like you, spoiler, they don't, okay? So Rubik's Cube, okay? Somebody wants you to think that you're overreacting here, okay? Somebody's trying to make something hard to fathom is what I'm getting as well. Okay, somebody could even be telling you you're not a detective, you don't have the facts, some shit like that. They want you to, they're trying to make it seem as if like you're blowing a situation out of proportion here, okay? And there's something here about blindfolded. I don't know why that's sticking out. Somebody may want to blindfold you with like an Eight of Swords energy here, okay? Yeah, somebody is like taunting. It's like you're not a puzzle master. Somebody feels as though you're not going to be able to figure something out or break something down, but that's not your job. That's the, like I said, that's the job of the divine, because they're not going to get away with whatever this is, collective, okay? Look, they told you you're crazy, dramatic, too sensitive. Yeah, no, babe, you're just finally seeing the nonsense clearly. Congratulations. So they're trying to gaslight is what's going on, okay? They could be calling somebody like a conspiracy theorist here, but this is facts here, okay, about whatever they did, all right? And, that's their number one go-to, especially when you're dead on the money and you call somebody out. The first thing that they're going to go to is, oh, they're crazy, because they don't know what else to say. All right, collective, that has been a reading. Thanks for watching my channel, Journey Tarot. Bye.